Welcome back to the morning show on your Friday morning right here on ETV. Now today, as you can see me, alongside me is a very special guest. It is Andrè, the hilarious hypnotist. He's back in South Africa after spending 2 years in the UK, where he left audience literally in stitches. I mean, some audience might have forgotten a few things, but who knows? Now he's here to do the same with a brand new tour kicking off at the New Orleans Theatre in Carnival City from the 25th to the 28th of November 2024, this year November, so don't get it twisted. Trust me, the show is going to be great, and I cannot wait for what's coming a bit later. But for now though, let's get into the unpacking of Andrè and what he does and just, you know, the journeys he's taken over the years. Andrè, welcome to the morning show.
Thank you, Leroy.
Really good to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
I mean, when I see Hypnotist, when I was looking at the script, I mean, I was at my parents' last night and I was talking like, what can I ask Andrè? And they were like, we've got a few questions. So I'll get into that a little bit later, but I want to know, a hypnotist.
Yes.
I know what it means, but like, how does one even get into something like this?
It's, you know what, I was in theatre, so I was going to be the next TV. I was going to have your spot.
Oh, okay, fine.
But it didn't happen. So I was in the magic industry and all those things. I was doing theatre, and I saw a gentleman by the name of Max Colley, who toured the country in the 1900s. He passed away in the late 1990s. And I saw his show, and that was it. I was like, I have to do this. This is my career choice. And that was it. I went, I nagged him. He was my mentor, trained with him for years, managed to go to the Defence Force and hypnotise troops, and just built from there. Just 30 years later, still going.
Okay, wait, rewind. So hypnosis is not something you're born with, like a clairvoyancy or something like that. You actually can study for it?
Yes. Biggest misconception in this world is that I have powers. When a person's hypnotized, he actually hypnotizes himself. So I have very little to do with the results. I don't even know who's going to go under. I mean, I get 10 people on stage and I might only end up with 3 or 4, but I might have a good night and end up with 10. But yeah, you can actually study hypnosis. There's accredited schools that will let you train, that present courses, and you get a qualification, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's much more of a science now.
A year from now, I could be a...
You could be a hypnotist. You could be... I think your first course, they'll teach you how to do it already, so...
That is crazy, but I think with the journey that you've been on and the years of experience, I mean, you're putting on a show right now at Carnival City, like, you know your stuff, so it takes 3 years to get into this.
You know what, it's been my life. This is what I did at 22, and this is what I'm doing at 41. So, 54, what am I, 44? I'm wishing. It's going to be what I do till I'm 90. I love my job, I love entertaining people, and hypnosis is a great medium to do it.
So maybe this will get into where I want to take this. Essentially, like I said, I was talking to my parents last night, and my dad snores a lot.
Yes.
And my mom was like, can you please ask Andrè, like, could he actually do something where your dad stops snoring? Is that the thing that happens? Because it's like...
No, I'll tell you why, because the snoring is medically related. So saying you're not going to snore, it's not going to work. But what we can do is hypnotize your mom and make her sleep more soundly.
So let's switch it up.
Yes, it's just a shift of where the attention is given. So your mom would be able to sleep right through it, and your dad, on the other hand, would continue snoring.
Okay, Mom, did you hear that? If you're watching right now, so you need to be hypnotized. And speaking about that, I think that's the beauty in hypnosis, because as much as there's fun and comedy you bring to the stage and people are doing weird things, the beauty of it is that it really can make a difference to many people's lives. If I want to lose 3 kilograms, you can change my mindset to think differently.
Yes, hypnosis, brilliant medium in medical science. It is used if the person is willing to accept the change and make the change happen. So it's not always effective, but it definitely provides a big option to people looking for an alternative form of therapy. Yeah.
Because you hear the stories, people are like, oh, I went for therapy around trying to stop smoking, or like trying to eat healthy, or going to the gym a lot more. So there are those stories, but like you said, it's got to take also the individual to actually want to accept that.
I say it's like BandAid Therapy. It's like putting a plaster on a broken leg. If the person doesn't really want to stop smoking, no hypnotist is going to make a difference. But if the person really knows that it's time to make that change, the hypnosis could just be the step in the right direction.
I think it must be such a fulfilling process. I mean, you've got the show coming up at Carnival City, and you'd call people up onto stage and you'd obviously hypnotize them. Like, there's obviously that that aspect of unexpectancy. You don't know what's going to happen. Is that nerve-wracking at times?
You know what? That's probably what keeps my industry or my job so fresh.
It keeps the bank full of money.
Yes, because comedians say that they would never do my job. Because, I started off in the drama and comedy industry, and comedians say they don't know why I would even think about doing it. Because I don't know what the heck's going to happen every night. I know I've got the audience, I've got the volunteers, but the volunteers could be horrendous. I don't know how good they're going to be.
Exactly.
But
then I've paid for my ticket and I'm not laughing.
No, and I better make you laugh.
What are some of the craziest things that have happened on stage that you can remember? Like, there's one highlight of somebody did something and you're like, whoa.
Yeah. You know what? There were so many that I wrote a book. It was called
really?
I Can Juggle Now, which is related to a totally different story. But yeah, I wrote a book about these things that happened. Kind of probably the one thing that stood out most was over in a town called Secunda.
Right.
Shout out to Secunda. And I made the guy run up to hit me, and then I would shout sleep at a preordained moment, and he would drop on the floor.
Fire.
Yes, Secunda, hitting, not good.
So they actually...
Oh, they got me.
That was like your Leon Schuster moment.
Yes.
Where he just
got smacked. I got viciously assaulted. Yes. I made a U-turn at the hospital.
Was it that bad?
Oh yes. No, I got smacked. So stop that routine altogether. Never did it again.
Okay. Well, that's definitely a story on another level. But essentially, you were here, and I couldn't let one of my co-stars not at least give us a taste of what you do in action. So we had a really, really great guy by the name of Brighton who has offered to, volunteer to be hypnotized. So I'm going to call Brighton. Where are you? Oh, yeah, you are.
Brighton!
I'm here already.
Brighton.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to stand
Finding
here.
you, Brighton.
I'm
Poor
so
Brighton
excited
kind of got the surprise of his life. I arrived and we rushed him to a dressing room and said, Brighton, you're being hypnotized.
Yeah, so here's the funny thing about me here on the show.
Yes.
We need someone to jump off the plane. Brighton can do it.
Okay.
We need someone who's going to be thrown in the dungeon with snakes and lions. Brighton would do it.
Luckily, we love him a lot, and we would never do those things. So I'm going to give you over to Andrè, and I have no idea what's going to happen. Neither do you. But Andrè, he's all yours, and
Thank you.
The millions watching at home.
Brilliant. Brighton, give me your hand. Close your eyes. Look right up there and sleep deep. Nice and deep and sound asleep. That easy. You could do this at home. Brighton, when I snap my fingers, you're playing a trumpet. Really good at this. You're going to move your knees, move those hands. You're going to play the trumpet with enthusiasm. 3, 2, 1, go. Play a trumpet, Brighton. Faster. Move those hands, move those knees. Play and put some energy into it, Brighton. I want to see you move it. This is your moment of fame, Brighton. Good. Now sleep. Great. When I snap my fingers, you are watching a really funny movie. It's going to have you in stitches of laughter. And every time I touch your shoulder, you'll laugh louder and louder. Here we go. Funny movie. Funny. It's going to make you laugh out loud. Funny. Oh, so damn funny. Funny. Sleep. Brighton, wide awake. Quickly, wake up. Quickly, so Brighton, wide awake. Good morning. Quickly tell me your favorite singer.
Anthony Hamilton.
Don't know. Anton Hamilton. Hamilton. Oh. Where have I been? Sleep. When I snap my fingers, you are Anton Hamilton. You're going to sing, dance, and shout just like Anton Hamilton. You are Anton Hamilton. 3, 2, 1, wide awake, wake up, Anton.
Can we change the singer then?
Sleep. That didn't work very well. Britney Spears. We'll change it. Britney Spears. You'll just be Britney. 3, 2, 1, Britney. Go.
I don't know Britney.
Sleep. Okay. We're not going to do much with this guy. When I snap my fingers, you feel fantastic. As a matter of fact, when you try and say your name, it will not come out of your mouth. Let's just leave him with one last, so that he remembers me for the rest of the day. Wide awake, wake up. Brighton! What is your name? Good. I think we'll cut it there.
I'm just watching in awe because I'm just like, I don't know what happened there.
Whoa! I don't know what happened.
What is your name?
It's Brighton.
Ah, that's good. You're normal. Good, Brighton. Thank you very much.
I'm back and alive.
That's great.
Brighton's back, he's normal. Or is he? I don't know.
But let me tell you, so here's the thing. You kind of go into it and you can feel your body like just, going on a trip. That's what happens actually, basically. As soon as you close your eyes, you visualize everything and your brain just goes on a trip. So yeah, man. I think I wanna do a nice hypnotized session with Khosi when he gets back from his new session.
Brilliant.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, you guys can pop over to my TV show at Carnival City.
Okay.
Well, there we
Starting next
go.
week. Yeah,
That's it.
we'll embarrass you with some more.
Well, Brighton,
Yeah.
thank you for being a good sport. And Andrè, thank you for doing what you
Brilliant.
do.
Thank you for having me.
Very, very entertaining. And I cannot imagine the show from the 25th to the 28th at the Carnivals Theatre is going to be insane. And I think it's going to be next level. So everybody get the tickets. I mean, Andrè, just a master of comedy and hypnosis. There it is on screen right now at Carnival City. It's going to be so great at the Carnival City's New Orleans Theatre from the 25th to the 28th of November. And if you're just feeling adventurous and want to be a volunteer or part of the show, you need to SMS us. SMS yes to 37338. Don't miss your chance because tickets are available at www.ltickets.co.za or by calling 011 815 3000. Stay with us right here on The Morning Show. So much coming up. We'll see you shortly.
Yep.
Thanks, Brighton.